I'm Kitsie Duncan, and I'm a paranormal researcher. I've investigated the most haunted locations in the world. It's time to give back, to give the dead a voice.
My goal is to get this, whoever it may be, to communicate with us.
Some people are living in fear, some in sadness. Spirits are just trying to communicate with the living, and sometimes they need help.
Love you, girl. Oh my God.
We're an all-female paranormal team who bring empathy to each investigation. With my friends KJ and Tiffany, we bring peace to those living with paranormal activity.
And so this is a huge validation.
We are Paranormal Crossroad. Last time on Paranormal Crossroad.
At this point, you have to have a pretty good idea of why I brought you here today.
Please tell me you're going to tell me I can investigate next door.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Spirits are people living their life or their afterlife around other folks.
You get us. Apparently this guy needs to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Sir, can you tell me your name? David. Right?
Yep.
Is that better? Yeah. I'm sorry.
We just turned the light on. I know you're a little kid.
My name is Ben. Oh my God, the light just turned on.
Yep, his name is Ben. So has this always just kind of been like a storage nook?
Basically.
Okay. Why was it called Grandma's Attic?
I don't know if that's a theater term or what.
Okay.
It's always been where they stored a lot of costumes.
Okay.
Okay, guys. I'm Kitsie. This is Patches. We've got KJ, and you guys, excuse me.
You guys know Craig.
We're not here to fall on our ass.
If we do, you're allowed to laugh.
Yes, please do. But we just want your story. We just want to know why you're here. And if you have any messages, say hi, Patches.
Hi, Patches.
So I have equipment with me. I mean, why mess with what's not broke? I mean, do we go with the odd box again, you think?
Yeah. Seems to be working.
What do we know about the spirit up here, Craig?
I don't know about the one up here, but
Okay.
I hear this is like where they get the most activity.
Okay.
There's a long time story of a Dr. Knabe. She was murdered.
Ooh. I like
Not
it.
here.
Okay.
She lived nearby in Lockerbie. She had taught a class here one night and walked home to her apartment in Lockerbie, and they found her 2 days or 3 days later dead. She'd been murdered. And I've heard that she sometimes can be found up here.
So, Dr. Knabe, if it's you here or anybody else who's here, I have this equipment that I'm about to fire up here. It's called my odd box because I'm odd and weird and all that good stuff. Did they ever catch who killed her?
No, it's still they think it was she had been having relations with a married man.
Oh my.
The plot thickens.
Sure does.
If it is you, Dr. Knabe, I would love to know who killed you. Just putting that out there. I am a big murder mystery fan.
Portal Plus activated.
So extra.
So extra, that's perfect. You can use any voice you like that's coming over on this blue box on the table that I'm probably far too close to for you to look at. You can manipulate the voices coming through and tell us what you'd like us to know. So is there anyone up here aside from us that would like to talk to us? How is this? That's great. So who's up here with us? Can you tell me your name?
So this is Kitsie, and I'm KJ. Patches is here. You may know Craig.
Is there a female up here? We don't know Dr. Knabe's first name. No, that's fine.
We would love to know your story. We're not here to hurt you or harm you. We are here to help.
Were you a teacher here?
can you tell us what you're doing here? You want to try the dowsing rods up here?
Dr. Knabe's name was Dr. Helen Knabe.
Helena.
That's right. And we heard Helen earlier.
We did.
Oh,
I wonder
that's it.
That's it.
So nice to meet you.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
1911. Helena, are you happy here? Yes.
Yes.
Do you know who did this to you? Yeah.
Yep. We only want to hear from Helena right now, please.
They just want me.
And I know who did this.
And I know who did this.
At midnight?
She was walking home. You don't know the person that did this to you?
For just a minute. Oh yes. You did know who it was, Helena. Cold breeze. The window's
Helena?
completely sealed over here.
Do you feel safe here, Helena? Do you feel safe here?
The coldness coming through
I
here?
am. I feel a little bit of a
Was it your boyfriend? He hurt me.
They can hear my voice.
Yes, I hear you now.
Yes. Why did you come back here to this place?
I heard she wants to know, and then I lost her.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to solve this case, girl. I'm just saying.
We would really love to help you.
Give you closure. Did you choose to come back here after you died? Or did you just is this where you ended up? I'm asking the tough questions now. I want to know what happens after you die.
Right. Do you remember coming back here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah.
Did you choose to come back here?
I choose this.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this. Was heaven a choice? Yes.
Yes. Covered in goosebumps right now, dude.
What happened right after you died? Was there a light? Was there family in the light? Yes. Did the light bring you here? You're doing great, sweetheart.
You're doing good.
Can you go wherever you want? From what I understand, you have free will still.
She said, "Are you serious?" Are you serious?
Are you serious right now, Clark?
We are serious. You should be able to ask for that light and say that you're ready to go.
I understand.
The man said, I understand.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave.
I don't want to leave.
If you could tell us who murdered you. There's this thing called the ID channel nowadays, and I'm an addict. We got to start wrapping this up, guys.
If you can give us a name, we can help you have peace.
We appreciate you communicating with us. And if you may have said something that we didn't hear as we were doing this, but I will be able to hear it later. This thing in my hand is a recorder of sound and light, and I don't know how to explain that to somebody from the 1800s. But we do thank you for your time, and we'll hope see ya. And we will hopefully be back real soon, okay? want to give us a name. Just one name.
I know.
Just one name. Okay.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna do it.
Tiffany, this is my
Yeah.
new friend Craig. I cannot wait for you to meet. Tiffany is the best of the best of the best, and you go, girl.
All right. All right. So first off, I get a strong female energy coming through for you. Okay. And as she comes through, she's just, hey, I'm right here with you. I'm right here with you. And I actually feel like she's like part of your personal circle. Okay. So she's also connected to this location because she's saying that she's your guardian and she's watching out over you. Okay.
Okay.
As she comes through, she says, this is where you need to be. You're helping us. You're also super highly intuitive as well, because she's acknowledging that the spirits that are here with you in this location, she's acknowledging that they're all good spirits. They're just trying to connect with you. That's all. I also see the number 5 to be significant. So I don't know if you've had 5 different experiences at this location, or if you think that there's about 5 different entities.
That sounds about right, actually. 5 is the kind of the number that I've heard of, like different stories or spectrals or whatever you would want to call them around the building.
And there's also 2 males that step forward too, okay, that are big into this location as well.
Okay.
We have the female that steps forward, and the female, again, when I say that she's part of your personal circle, I feel like this is somebody that's related to you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And she goes, well, I'm just so proud of him because he's the head of everything. Okay. Because she shows me like you being on a board, right? Like board of selectmen, like the board. That's what she calls it, the board. Do you understand that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Laws, bills that you have to pass, that you have to upgrade in this theater in order to keep it open.
Yeah, I mean, we are a normal nonprofit, so we have a board of directors that have bylaws and articles of incorporation to follow.
Okay, excellent. And I feel, and she says this past Wednesday, so that's yesterday. So maybe it was either yesterday or the week before, were you just talking about like a new legislation, new bills, something about passing new bills?
We actually had a board meeting last Wednesday.
Okay, there you go. She comes through as almost like a grandmother. Okay, the reason why I say that is because she's an old soul. Like that's just the energy that I pick from her. But I have to tell you, like, you have done so much for this theater.
Well, thank you.
And
therefore,
exactly, and I feel like this is why they're coming through, just saying thank you for helping us. And then there's who's the girl with the voice?
the girl with the voice, Trina.
Strong voice.
Yeah, we have a tenant. She does a lot of productions here. Her name's Trina, and she has a very recognizable voice. It's got a lot of power in it, for sure.
Okay, because they're just here, and like, does she do musicals here?
She
I
does.
just hear, yeah, because I hear singing. And they're telling me that you have to continue doing stuff for the schools.
Okay.
Okay.
That kind of makes sense. You know, there are there's a German as a second language school that would take place here prior to the pandemic that we hope to have back. The building itself at one point did house a college, normal college.
Do it. Okay. And there's a bakery nearby?
Downstairs we have a coffee shop that would take their own baked goods. Yes.
Excellent. Yeah, because I can smell it.
It's some of the best in town, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, you gotta love that. You gotta love that.
My waistline doesn't, but yes.
Right? Who's setting the fire alarms off?
Not me. Well, I take that back. Yeah, we have had to do some testing. We do annual smoke alarm testing. So we have had to set those off from time to time. But, you know, knock on wood, we've not had any issues as of late.
In like the production room? Production camera room?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You get a really, like, you always feel like someone's behind you.
Yeah.
In the production room.
That's like our offices, which was kind of the storage and the costuming area, depending on the decade. But I always feel like somebody's watching me. It's real creepy.
And I hear laughing.
No, it's not funny.
Yeah.
Definitely not funny.
They think it's funny.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I hear laughing. So exactly, they may think it's funny.
Let's see how this restoration goes now, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, I do have a
And-
question, Tiff.
Oh yeah.
There's a spirit here that I have become completely obsessed with. Are you getting any vibes of a female?
I was gonna say, I feel like you pick up on a female,
She would have been a teacher.
and also Edna or Ellen.
Helene.
Helene.
Yeah.
Helene.
Yes.
Is that her
Oh my
name?
God, Tiff.
Yep, she's very like this was her spot. She said that she goes, no, my name's on the plaque. My name's on the plaque. So there's a plaque. There's like a little memorial for her, or there's a plaque for her.
Oh, the gravestone.
The lady from Unseen Paranormal just bought the gravestone for her.
Oh, she did. There it
Oh
is.
my God.
I knew that was in the works. I didn't know it actually happened.
I saw a picture last night online.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I love it.
Oh my God.
So that's her way of saying, even though I'm not here physically, I'm still here. I still know what's going on.
Okay, there's kind of a true crime tie, maybe. Do you get anything about that? Because I am, you know me.
I just feel like somebody left the location and was murdered in the alleyway.
Very close.
Very close.
Very close.
In an
Okay.
apartment nearby.
It was an apartment. Okay, next to an alley. I know I keep saying next to an alley, but like next to an alley, like I just see like it's like if I'm outside of your building and looking in the like just looking at it from the front, I
Yeah.
want to go to the left-hand side.
Yep. Locker B, which is the nearest
Yeah,
neighborhood. Yep.
Does she know who did this, Tiff? It's a cold case.
I feel like it's somebody she knew because they were allowed in. They didn't break in. She let them in.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it could have been someone that wanted more in a relationship, but I don't feel like they were in a relationship.
Dr. Craig!
God.
Dr. Craig!
Yeah, the doctor. Okay.
Thank
It's
you.
not me. I'm not.
Not
Dr.
this
Not
Craig.
me.
Not this Craig.
No, that was 100 years ago, so not me.
Thank you, Tiff. It's been making me crazy. I love you.
Yeah, I love you. So yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like that's exactly what's happening is that, you know, you are completely surrounded by the people that you're essentially helping.
Well, that makes
You know,
me
you're
feel
putting
better.
on the
If
map.
they would stop laughing at me and like making me feel weird, it'd be better. But hey, maybe that's
Right?
just how they show their love.
I just want to make sure that you're validated, that all your hard work and your passion is paying off. And I know that it's really, really difficult, especially with this pandemic. But at the same time, there's so much love surrounding you as far as like they're helping you. These spirits, even though they don't mean to scare you, but they're helping you. It's your time to shine. You've put in the hard work and it's time that people start to see it. But it's all about you on your own personal journey and being completely empowered. And this is where you have to let go of all these doubts, let go of them so you can actually move forward and soar.
I told you you're not gonna make me cry. I'm close, but
You're more than qualified for this.
well, thank you. That is true. Like it's tough right now for everybody, I think. But like it is, there's been a lot of self-doubt for a lot of people, myself included. So it's good to hear.
Tiff, thank you so much. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
It's very
I
nice
miss
meeting
you.
Miss you. We'll see you soon, babe.
Bye.
Bye.
So, this is kind of, I've been obsessed with this story for a couple weeks now. Recently, I was able to investigate one of my local bucket list locations, the Athenaeum, right here in Indianapolis. But in our final investigation of the night, I was blown away by the tale of the spirit who's said to haunt the grandma's attic. With KJ and I about to investigate the place with the public this weekend, I thought it very fitting to tell you the story of Dr. Helen Knabe, who was a superwoman of her time and was taken away from the world far too soon. And in 1905, she became the first woman in Indiana to be appointed Assistant Deputy State Health Officer. She didn't even have the right to vote at that point.
Jeez.
She also became a leading expert on rabies prevention. She was later promoted to acting superintendent, but resigned when the State Board of Health refused to offer her pay equal to her male counterparts. Good for her. That's a
Damn,
huge
get it.
step back then.
What year was this?
1904, 1905, very early 1900s. But on the night of October 24th, 1911, Dr. Knabe went home to her apartment at the Delaware Flats at the corner of Delaware and Michigan Streets in Indianapolis. Sometime in the middle of the night, neighbor Jefferson Haynes told police he heard 3 screams, then footsteps, but he decided not to investigate. The horrible discovery of what happened that night came when Catherine McPherson, Dr. Knabe's office assistant, came in the morning. Going into the bedroom, McPherson found her colleague lying in a blood-soaked mattress, her throat cut from ear to ear, a wound known to butchers as the sheep neck. So I guess that's how they would kill sheep back in the day. Rumors flew, and our dear Helen or Dr. Knabe wasn't afraid to step on a few toes in order to get the facts for science. Newspapers were quick to sensationalize the murder, and she was subjected to attacks on her character. But in the end, little evidence and the fact that the two had an argument the night before the murder at the Athenaeum led to the indictment of Dr. William B. Craig, Dean of Indiana Veterinary College. But sadly, due to the times and the lack of actual police evidence, he was acquitted of the crime.
We asked you with the flashlight, but can you answer with these, with the crossing these steps? Is there a heaven?
Yeah.
Are you able to go there? Are you able to go to heaven?
Am I blocking anyone?
So you can go to heaven, but you choose to stay here?
Flashlight's going on. Here to stay, she said.
Yeah, she confirmed it both places. She can go, but she chooses to stay. Do you feel safe here?
Believe her.
Wow.
Believe her.
I believe you. All right. Who else has questions about the afterlife?
Helene, can I ask you about the murder? Oh God, I love you so much, first and foremost. Secondly, was it Dr. Craig?
Oh God.
I'm so sorry, honey. I am so sorry. So sorry.
Does Dr. Craig come here? Do you see Dr. Craig?
Oh, but she may have just loved him so much.
I did get loving earlier.
Are you, so in the afterlife, have you forgiven Dr. Craig?
Oh,
Maybe.
Helene, now here's another question that's a tough one. Did Dr. Craig pay off the police?
Did Dr. Craig pay off the police?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh, are you happy now, Helene? That's all that fucking matters.
All that matters, right?
No judgment here, girl. Love is love.
Yes. She's not your mom, she's Kitsie.
Does anybody have questions for a 10-year-old boy who likes to hide in
Did he say, don't forget me? He said, don't
I will
forget.
never, ever forget you.
Never. We told you we were going to come back, Ben.
Yes. Have you been having fun tonight with all these people coming in to talk to you? I am not.
I am not. Oh, no.
Did you miss us?
Oh. We brought all your favorite toys, Ben. Patrick isn't here, buddy.
He's not here this time.
I'm so glad you asked.
Oh my God.
I will tell Patrick that you said hello, and he will come back next time. Yes, we love Patches. Christina.
Next time on Paranormal Crossroad.
I'm renting a house, and about a week after I brought my cat to the house because she wasn't enjoying being at my parents', I'm sitting in my bedroom, she's on my lap, and I'm just playing on my phone, reading a book, something, and all of a sudden she goes to the end of the bed, sits there, and just starts hissing at the doorway. I look up, and there is this blob of what looks like TV static in the doorway, reaching out to her, and she's swiping at its arm, and it's...
Are you scared?
Yeah. I'm terrified telling you the story.
Okay, you seem a little,
Yeah.
a little wound up. So
Yeah.
you turn the corner and you see
Like
TV static.
like taller than the doorway, but it's in the shape of a person.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like reaching towards my cat. A few weeks later, she jumps on me while I'm asleep and starts hissing again, and I see it in my bedroom looking at us.
What are you thinking when you see this thing?
I'm terrified. I don't know what it wants. So I just said very loudly, hey, this is my room, I'm sleeping, please go to a different room. There's a bedroom next door, you're welcome to it. The next morning I go in there, I'm like, okay, did that thing actually come in here? And I just hear a voice behind me say, thank you. Like really.
No.
Not every haunting is driven by evil.
It happens even in the most mundane of places.
Down the block, around the corner, and sometimes in our own homes.
Paranormal Crossroad is here to bridge the gap between the living and the dead.
Are you living through a haunting at home or at work?
Do you need answers?
Contact the all-female paranormal research team today.
Go to pxroad.com to get the answers you seek.